Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. On play action now, McCarthy. The left side brought in by Hawkinson. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Man in motion here. Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Free inside the 30. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. Pick up there of 39 yards. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
And the Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Let's go now. Let's Bronco 80.
From the red zone on 1st. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
Ready, 18, Cougar 19. 19, Lion. Trap 60. Warrior 70. Check up.
Back to the air, McCarthy. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Oh, and how well he's slinging at this opening drive, Brock. Not sure we expected to see an incompletion, but his perfect start ends at 5 for 5.
Yeah, kind of the feeling out process, right? I think you find this with defensive coordinators a whole bunch, trying to figure out what that script is on the other side. I have a sense there'll be some completions and incompletions along the way.
Set. 70, Timberwolf. Ready.
McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the 1st. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 4th and 1.
Buffalo 18. Go.
And he snapped it to McCarthy. That's caught. This is Addison. Well, he's not going to get to the end zone. The stop is made in time at the 2, but hey, 4 more chances coming. They've got a 1st and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing
1st
game.
and goal at the 2-yard line.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. They kick the running back in motion. Complete on the option. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating with a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
319. 319.
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. To the air on third and long. Austin makes the grab downfield. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Still has some space inside the 35. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Let's go now.
Here's Johnson again. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27. Rodgers going to throw on first. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now it's second down. Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Roman Wilson reels it in. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. A run with Warren. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Might be deciding which way they're going to lean in clutch spots. Moving forward, partner. Early test on third down, and they chose to run for that first.
Yeah, no question. That just infuses your confidence big time offensively. When you can run it in that situation and move the chains, yeah, they'll do it again.
They'll go again with Warren. He's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, doesn't matter.
That's a gain of 2. Brings up third and 12.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's third and very long. Gets this one to Freiermuth. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers finish off their opening drive. Pat Freiermuth, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Steelers start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Felton now to return this. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end, and they give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
Same guy. Here's Hawkinson again. It's a Minnesota touchdown! The Vikings just need 2 snaps to steal a lead. It's a T.J. Hawkinson touchdown. Riker there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Riker set to kick this away. Here's Miller on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. A give to Johnson to start this drive. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At the 25-yard line.
Rodgers from the gun. Hits him on the in route. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but showing love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Steelers have a 1st down. Warren here from the gun. And the stop is made after 4 yards. It's 2nd down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Trying to sneak with Howard. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. When we got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
Trying an inside give to Lloyd. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
This finds Austin complete. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
This is Metcalf working that right side. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line.
It's a gain of 16
He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. Sit tight, more coming your way from US Bank Stadium after this. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Johnson up the middle. Finds a nice lane there. That's good for 6 yards.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
26. 158.
Off the play fake. Here's Rodgers. Escapes out to the left. Headed right through the middle of the field. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock, getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers tie things up at 14. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, Isaiah Rodgers. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return, the Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Starting out trips right here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Hits his running back. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Buying some time right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Throwing on 3rd, McCarthy. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
It's a gain of 22
They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
Another throw here for McCarthy. Has a big strike to Addison. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. Austin's there to haul it in. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. To throw is Rodgers. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Steelers calling their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Throwing again, Rodgers. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. He's got room to roam. And the Vikings get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Warrior 70.
First and 10, here's McCarthy. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Calvin Austin on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Run from Warren here to start the third. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Now here's Rodgers. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Gain of 15 yards. And the Steelers.
First down. Here's Rodgers. Chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Catch made by Austin. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Again, Rodgers. He's got his man. This is Austin. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. Offense to the line fast.
26 yards. That's good for the Steelers. First down.
Working inside the red zone. On the move, headed right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
They'll throw again. Rodgers. Forced out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Throwing again here, it's Rodgers. It's caught by Wilson. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers take the lead right away in half number 2. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers take a 4-point lead.
Vikings 17.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Felton now to return this. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Finds him on the crossing route. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Trap 60, trap 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Huh.
Here's McCarthy, first and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw if you're about to get smacked.
Here we go, 19 tight. Ready?
From the shotgun, McCarthy. That's complete. Here's Jones. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. Give him 8 on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Check, check, go.
Back to the air, McCarthy. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
McCarthy trying again on second down. Short pass brought in. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Working quickly here.
A gain of 9 brings up third and 1.
Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
McCarthy throwing on this third and 1. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
So even after the near turnover, Brock, offense still getting the call here. It's fourth down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Looking to throw. They connect for the first. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Go. 70 line, trap 60, trap 60. 18 Pioneer. 19 lock. Ready, go. 70 huh.
Here's McCarthy on first and 10. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He's got a man left. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
19 tight.
On play action now, McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. So second down coming up. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Jordan Addison, the intended target. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. McCarthy throwing on third down. Hits him on the in route. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
First down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here we go.
Running back sent in motion.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
From the red zone on first. He brings it in. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Shut up.
McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Set. Cowboy 80. 70 tip, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go.
Play action, McCarthy. Oh, they got it! Intercepted along the goal line! Patrick Queen in to pick it off! And the Steelers get the football just short of their 20. That's the interception and return. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Steelers with the ball. They're leading, but not by a lot. From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. He dodged the tackle. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
All set to go now from the 35. A give left side to Wood. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Steelers have a first down.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Warren once more. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? He can only get back to the line with the defense all over this one. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Now Rodgers. They did it! He made the interception! Ivan Pace has got it! And the Vikings have some new life in the 4th!
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Buffalo 18, Viking 18.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Finds him over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is, because that QB and tight ends, they got that ball out in a hurry.
Viking 18, 18, Pioneer. 19, Tiger.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Brought in left side by Jones. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Let's go. Hawk 7, 19, Lion. Go.
Here's McCarthy to throw. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Vikings needing 4 points. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Set.
Again, McCarthy to throw. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time, but still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Mason gets it from the gun. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down. The Steelers calling their first time out, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Just about a yard to the marker, so they're going to take the risk and go for this.
70 Lions. Here we go, here we go.
With that play clock getting perilously close to 0, Kevin O'Connell calls for a timeout, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Just about a yard to the marker, so they're going to take the risk and go for this.
Cougar 19.
Desperation time here. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
Incomplete.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. Here's a design run.